Hi, this is Shanice and I'm doing my LMS for the gaming interaction module, gaming assignment. So the first one is what are my thoughts on the gamification of education. I personally like the gamification movement in education just for a simple fact it gives kids the chance to be interactive within the lessons as well as it makes it fun. Anything that you can turn into a game while learning, I feel is beneficial. Do you feel games can be used to teach students content or are they simply a way to entertain? If you do it wisely, you can definitely teach students content. I actually have to make up games for myself when I'm learning difficult content. For instance, when I took an anatomy class, I made up a game and a song to remember the muscles because for some reason they were not sticking with me. So as long as you're placing the correct content and you're making sure you are really being specific about how you give that information to the students, they will learn and thrive. So what examples can you think of to use games in your future classroom? Definitely when we did some of the web games like the Kia where you can create your own games, and also the PowerPoint if you are unable to use those websites to create the games or you don't want to pay the membership. The PowerPoint was something I've seen done, but I didn't know how to do so. I definitely will be using that in the future. What template did you use and what kind of interactive game did you develop? So I actually did not use a template. I just built my game um, through the PowerPoint app from the ground up. It's not anything that's very intricate, but I really wanted to use this assignment as a way to get familiar with the features on PowerPoint. So, and the interactive game I developed was a map game for it's basically catered and tailored to 5th and 6th grade education in geography and social studies. It's guess the state. What is the name of the state? And it's the shape of the state. They're all United States, and they basically have multiple choice answers, and they pick which one it will be. Was the template user friendly? I did not use a template. So what problems did you experience? With the templates, because the assignment was basically saying you need to create the game from scratch, even though you can use the template. And I really just didn't want to use a template because I wanted to learn how to do and be more involved in the process. As far as problems, I think the only problem I experienced was having a difficult time because for some reason sometimes my arrows and I guess my ABC multiple choice answers kind of too close together. So if I would click one, it would either do the opposite feature of what I would want it to do because it's too close to the arrows. And I just recalibrated the spacing. So what are some examples of ways you could use interactive PowerPoint games in your future classroom? Really, I feel like the examples are limitless. You can really use it for memorization. I know I was fooling around with a younger one for my daughter for definition memorization with the memory card type of game, and that one was actually pretty more difficult for me to make. Um, so really trying to teach concepts like refreshing or reiterating key terms and point of views. I just feel like with gaming, it allows students to have more of a say or a voice versus just a normal basic lesson plan. So I really think I will incorporate gaming a lot more than maybe the average teacher might. I just would need to look into how to make sure the content is placed in a way that my students are still being able to benefit from the material. And that is my LMS on gaming assignment.